So, a lot of people ask us about the tools which we frequently use in our professional pen testing environment, or what are the hardware hacking tools which can be used in hacking. So, these are the few tools which we use in our daily hacking things which we do, right? So, starting with the very few things, and let's just start with the very small tool, right? Which is this DG Spark. So let me make it little clear for you. So this is DG Spark, which uses 80 tiny chip, and we use DG Spark as a rubber ducky. We program scripts on it, and we can then execute those scripts on our target machines. The disadvantage of DG Spark is that it has a very low memory, so we have to program scripts very efficiently, or we can only program some small scripts on it, right? So this is our first tool which we use in our uh, professional hacking environment. So yeah, so this is our first tool, DG Spark. Another version of DG Spark is Bad USB. uh, we also use this Bad USB as well. You can see it over here. This Bad USB contains Wi-Fi as well as micro SD card. So it uses ESP82 module, right? Which is a Wi-Fi module, and it has a built-in module in it. And there is also a micro SD card at the back end. You can see it. We can also place micro SD card. So when we have to program some bigger scripts, or when we need Wi-Fi during system hacking, we usually use this Bad USB, and we can program uh, large scripts or heavy scripts on this Bad USB as well. So this is our second tool, Bad USB, right? The other tool is this ESP32 Node MCU module. You also use this Node MCU module. uh, you can see this ESP82 module on it. Let me make it little clear. So you can see it now. So we also use this uh, Node MCU as well. When we have to block certain Wi-Fi, we can use this Node MCU. We can program to block different types of Wi-Fi networks. The other tools is this Raspberry Pi device, which probably you will be familiar with if you are doing some embedded programming. So we also use this Raspberry Pi device as well. This particular version is Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, which has a built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well. So we program scripts on it as well as run Kali Linux. There's a small version of it as well, which is known as Raspberry Pi Zero. So we usually use this one as well on some Wi-Fi hackings, right? The other tool is this LANstar. We use this LANstar. So we use this LANstar when we have to do wired hacking on wired networks, basically. So you can see it now. So when we have to do some MITM attack or man in the middle attack on wired network, we use this LANstar. So we have to connect the wires from this end to this end, and the attacking wire on this end, right? And then we can connect this attacking wire directly to our system and get all the packets which are passing in the network. So this is the tool which we use on MITM attacks on wired networks. There's another RTL SDR dongle which we use for frequency hacking. So if we have to hack some frequency other than the Wi-Fi frequency, we use this RTL SDR dongle, right? So this is also a very handy tool. Another tool is this Proxmark 3, which we use for RFID hacking. If you know about RFID cards, This tool is very handy in hacking RFID tags or RFID cards, and we can hack RFID frequencies on this tool. So these are our few tools which we frequently use during our professional pen testing environment. Thank you.